You know, for all you people wondering gas mileage, okay, you don't drive an AMG to be concerned about gas mileage, but I do respect that question because you're just curious to know, what in the world do these cars get? Guys, I've got it down at 8 miles to the gallon to 20, now, I think it was 22 was my best, ultimate best. I just did 60 to 70 miles interstate and the rest city driving. I didn't drag race anyone. I didn't gun out, didn't give it full throttle. So this is a mild tank. It really is. This is a mild tank. I just fueled up. As you could tell, today alone, I did 264 miles. So today alone, this is my gas mileage. I had a little situation where I didn't like the gas station, but I had to fuel up. So I fueled up 6 gallons, and I did the math for 400, I think it was 441, so I'm 6 miles away from the gas station I just fueled up, divided by 23 gallons, because I fueled up 6 gallons at a gas pump that I did not like, and I just topped it off with 17 more gallons. So you take that whole mileage divided by the gallons, and I was like at 19.2, 19.3. On that average, on the tank's average, that's it, 19.2, 19.3. But in perspective, that's about 70 to 80% interstate and the rest city. Now it's more like 80% on the tank's average. Now this morning, every time you start your car, after start, fresh day type of deal, I've done 6 hours, 31 minutes, 264 miles. That's my average, 18.3. Guys, it is not bad. The gas mileage is not bad. Shouldn't be a concern, but hold on a sec. Your gas mileage shouldn't be a concern, but it is an identification that your car is running properly. So the better gas mileage you get, in short and simple, the better your car is running. Don't blow up my comment section. What if this? What if that? Just generically, at the big picture, the better gas mileage you get, the better your car is running. So let me put this on pause real quick. Anyways, boys, I had to get going here. I'm gonna wrap it up here real quick. So gas mileage is an identification, or I should say a position, where your car stands. It really shows where your car stands. Now that you know that one with 100,000 miles plus on his car could do this kind of mileage, yes, the mileage primarily, or majority I should say, is on the freeway. So 18, 19 is something normal you would see, something you should see. If you absolutely don't touch that gas pedal, and I mean like you hit the interstate, you hit your cruise control, and you just maintain speed. That's how I got 22 or 23. No, I think it was 22. It was New Year's Eve. I was tired. I wasn't drunk. I was just tired because I just hauled for 2 days straight. I had to pull in a couple trailers, 1,500 miles away from home, so I had to bring a couple trailers home. So I was driving like all day and all night previously to driving out to my in-laws for New Year's Eve. But anyways, so interstate, it was 150 miles non-stop. I got out of my town, hit I-90, hit the cruise control, and shut down that cruise control once I arrived to Tri-Cities, which is, give or take, 150 miles from Spokane. So 22 should give you a ballpark. My car was running right. It was not tuned. It was stock, but it was, it was top notch as far as maintenance goes. Now, it being deleted, or excuse me, not deleted, it being tuned and all, I don't know what the best gas mileage would be. Haven't tried it, but it definitely shouldn't be a whole lot worse. Now, as far as city driving, when I drive, I see 13, 14, and that's like 80%, 90% city, 10, 20% highway, short-term highway, not like, continuous driving on the highway, a few exits on off type of deal. And then when my wife drives, I notice 15, 16. So she drives a little bit less aggressively. I don't drive aggressively. I just like to do my sprints. You know, like I'm getting on the freeway. I'm getting on the freeway. You know what I'm saying? I do have to retain my CDL one way or another. So anywho's, yeah, that's the gas mileage. City, I would say just ballpark at 15. Interstate, you don't mess with that go pedal. You have to see at a bare minimum of 20 miles a gallon. Elevation is about 2,000 feet above sea level, so that plays a role as well. And then 20 is probably as low as I'll let. 20 miles a gallon is as low as I would allow my car to get, as far as not messing, not gunning it, not touching the go pedal, just in cruise control. I mean, 20 is even pretty low. You know, I'd really expect it to be between 21 and 22. That's where it needs to be, in my experience, and the way my car handles, or the way my car experience or history goes with it, as far as the records show from the previous tests. But it is known for me to do 17 to 19 miles to the gallon on the freeway. So that means, you know, at a 150 mile run, not 150 miles an hour, 150 mile run, you know, the destination from point A to point B, I'll get on it a few times. Be more specific, I'll get on it like 4 to 5 times, do pretty good sprints. There's areas where, there's just good areas that I know that I could let her stretch a bit, and yeah, that's what I come in at, you know, 17, 18, but which to me, that's really impressive for the power these cars make. That's really impressive. So yeah, I gave you guys the most information, all the information I have on gas mileage, so now you'll be able to determine where your car stands. All right, guys, as always, have a mighty fine day.